You just said bourgeois and boule. What's the boule? I hear a lot about this.
Uppity, white-minded Negroes. Uppity. Now this don't consider all, only percentage. These uppity, boule, and bourgeois is these uppity, white-minded, so-called educated Negroes that think the slave master's education is above common sense. Okay? And they want to be white, really. You understand what I'm trying to say? If you say, Salam alaikum, wa alaikum salam. I mean, they don't have that fire. You understand? Not all now, a percentage. Okay, because I'm gonna tell you what messes up a large percentage of our people's mind. A associate's degree, a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, a doctor's degree makes some of our people look like a goddamn fool. Okay? Here you got a bachelor's, associate's degree, a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, a doctor's degree, and you're still eating pork? You're still running around with your slave master's name? You ain't got sense enough to, even if you don't change it legally, at least use your righteous name that applies to your makeup and performance. You understand? You see, so that's what messes up a lot of our people. That's why I call them bourgeois. I can't stand them myself. I mean, I love them, but their mentality I can't stand. I can't stand a lot of these educated Negroes. They turn me off with that phoniness. You understand? You ain't got to use big words. The messenger says, speak the language that a baby can understand. Every big word that one of those so-called educated Negroes use, there's a small word that says the same thing. When you say use the small word, now everybody understands what you're saying. You understand what I'm trying to say?
It reminds me of a quote from Nietzsche. He said, people who want to seem like they're geniuses talk in words that are obscure, that no one understands. But people who are true geniuses make it so simple that everyone can understand it.
Thank you. People like that are phonies. Mm-hmm. Bunch of phonies. A lot of people that are phonies. They're phonies. And they still have and they're afraid of their slave master. They have a fear of their slave master. Okay? When they're in front of a brother, they talk like they is an authority. Soon as an authority, soon they get in front of their slave master, they're back to being a boy. They're back to being a boy, you know. And it's a shame, brother, that of 95% of the preachers and leaders are afraid, scared to death. 95% of your rappers, your show people, your movie stars, your musical world, they so afraid. Here you are rich, got money, rich. And you're afraid to go in your neighborhood and set up some constructive programs that's beneficial for the people in the neighborhood that you came out of. Look all these black billionaires you got. Millionaires and billionaires. Every community where there's a church or a temple or a mosque. Where's your daycare center? Where's your educational center? Where's your senior citizen center? Where's your nursing home? Where's your affordable houses? Where's your supermarket? Where's your library? Where's your YMCA? You got nothing in your own community and you bragging about you a millionaire, a billionaire? I'm talking about in the community that you come out of. Why? Because you're afraid of your slave master. Here you got money that you can't even spend. Only thing he allow you to buy is a house, $1 million house, or 20 cars. Here's the jackets with 20 cars. 20 cars. And the people in your community that you came out of, they got a Metro card.
What do you think of Floyd Mayweather? Because he has the big house and the 20 cars. What do you
Floyd Mayweather is the modern day. I hate to say it like that. I'm going to say it. It's freedom of speech, right? Freedom of speech? In my opinion, Floyd Mayweather is a rich, white-minded, slave master's nigger. Wealth and don't know what the hell to do. I heard, I don't know if it's, I don't have actual facts, I heard he set some strip houses. I know he just had a big birthday party. So you have a big birthday party. Where's the youth party? Floyd Mayweather knows what he should be doing? He should be setting up some Floyd Mayweather's youth centers. Floyd Mayweather's, how you say, sponsor some a sports thing. Get into something constructive for the people. A Floyd Mayweather University, a Floyd Mayweather Medical Center, a Floyd Mayweather nursing home, because he gonna get old one of these days. A Floyd or his parents, a Floyd Mayweather. It should be a Floyd Mayweather nursing home, Floyd Mayweather Senior Citizen Center, Floyd Mayweather shelter for the homeless, a Floyd Mayweather affordable houses, a Floyd Mayweather's of educational centers, a library, a YMCA, or a sports club for the youth. Do something constructive and stop trying to act like somebody gotta kiss your ass because you got money. You's a clown and you need to come down before the slave master bring you down to the ground like he's doing a whole lot of you other ones out there who's on that level of doing something for the people and you don't do nothing for the people. Okay? That's my opinion about Floyd. Nothing personal, but I got to express how I feel. I'm not one of your yes boys. I don't need a, I'm not gonna, how you say, I'm not looking for a check. Okay? All right? So you ain't got to worry about Melchizedek. Melchizedek don't want nothing from you. All I want you to do is do something for your people.
What do you think about that whole Gucci controversy?
Well, I
actually went shopping at Gucci the next day and spent reportedly $40,000.
Because he's a white-minded slave plantation nigger. And anybody that bows down to him or worship him or idolize him or whatever, you understand? Now he went and bought the Gucci stuff. Look at how stupid he is. Why don't you go buy some uniform for the youth going to school? Why whatever school that your children go to, why don't you go to that school and supply the school with uniforms for the young brothers and the young sisters, uniforms for school? Gucci. Slave plantation, white-minded mentality. He really is sick. That's a sickness. That's a sickness. Really, it's a sickness. You don't know what to do. It's a sickness. The money he paid for security, he can build a house. He can build affordable houses. He bought I think $5 million in watches. Well, how many watches can you wear? You only can wear one at a time. I think 22 or 23 top-of-the-line cars. 20 or 22, I don't know how many. One time he showed it on Facebook. Top-of-the-line cars, I mean the best cars in the world. And you don't even drive them. What's the point? I don't understand it. See, this is that slave plantation mentality. Floyd made sure you be putting up condos, affordable houses, daycare center. I mean, on a professional level, with all the sisters who can further their education or either further their position and have a decent place for their children, that they don't have to worry about these perverts out there, like these pervert Christian preachers and pervert other leaders and so forth, that they get to a point where women don't excite them no more. They want to spend time with little boys. You know what I'm saying? It's a sick mentality, bro. And those are the snakes that I speak of. The snakes. Those are snakes.